I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Alright. Why is this not saying any? Come on, where is it? There it is. Yes! They started without me. How could they? We're just judging this random, definitely not live leak game. I said this is the part where I start streaming and steal their game as content, and they said do it, and now I have to do it because they said to do it. So now we're watching them. We're going to be judging them. I will go back a few turns because I want to see how they started. Going for the neutral base. I'm not sure about this. You know, it's fine, it's fine. I was going to say this side already has a lot of bases, maybe you need to send more infantry to the left. But they went for this port capture, which I suppose it's fine. They can loop back around to the back of this side. What did the fluffy bird, the fluffy yellow bird, I'm going to call this person the fluffy yellow bird, move to the right with the 1st infantry. So that's where I was going along the line of saying this side already has a lot of bases, so you don't need this base to send infantry here. So we should send infantry to the right. Yeah, just send infantry to the right. Going for the comm tower, okay. They both built their first tanks. And now this is the part where I reach out. Yes. Hello, the Brazilian guy. I wonder when Vald would arrive. So we could do our... When they arrive. Hello, Mr. S.I. Can I decrease that background music? Hang on. Alright, instead of decreasing the background music, just decrease the volume on your device. I increased the volume of my voice instead. This should be fine now. Right? Alright, sit. I moved the mic away last time because my laptop fan was starting to make a noise and the mic was picking it up. I never moved it back from last time, so now I did. Wait, did they cancel? Hang on, refresh. Did they cancel the comm tower? Why would you do that? Ren's AI has 2 tanks out. Oh, I mean, I suppose it's fine. Maybe Grim actually wants to fight Adder quickly. The real question I have is... I have to refresh the page again. How did Adder get 2 tanks out? So that's the first tank. There's the first tank here. That's strange. Maybe it's because they didn't go for the turn 1 capture back here? Oh, it's because they went for this capture over the mountain. That's why they didn't have enough money for the BAAB tank order. It's actually fine if Adder goes in to interrupt this, because only a tank can do it. And Grim wants the first strike. I was a little confused about the AWBW tank order, but I realized it's because he went for the mountain instead of the back cap first. Which, it's a fine thing. You can get this airport a little sooner that way. The airport side tends to be a little vulnerable. Alright, I just got sent a link to another game by somebody. Not to be confused with somebody. Oh, I forgot to put the link of the stream on the Discord, that's right. I even have it on copy and paste, but I just never put it up. Thank you, Sulfuran, for putting that for me. Well, it looks like Ice is getting the comm tower. I honestly think it's in Grim's advantage if Adder strikes at the comm tower. Let's see. Grim has enough for a double base skip. I mean, well, not double base skip, a double tank base skip. I think if I was Grim in this situation, I think I will double tank base skip and then build copter triple infantry next turn. Or maybe double tank infantry next turn. Like after capping this city, that's nice funds for double tank infantry. Never mind. Never mind. I was going to say he captures this, it's double tank infantry every single turn. PvE launched on Tiny Wars. I like war rooms, but I think I want to fight against other people. Because it's a little easy to exploit the AI to just... I suppose your goal is to get a high score in Tiny Wars. But I don't care about scores, I care about winning. Yeah, it's high score only, sadly. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can still play for fun to win. But I'm not really into the scores. I win by any means necessary. The fluffy yellow bird, which is Grim in this case, messaged me and told me to mention that 1 year ago he beat his chess with Grim, so this game is a rematch, apparently. I see. Hello, Huneta. Hello, we are watching a rematch. And I get to judge them. I get to steal their content and not have to pay them in any way, shape, or form. Anyway, I'm just going to take you and put you over here. This city killed the infantry on the kid. Alright, so Adder sacked the capping infantry over here, and then killed the infantry that interrupted. He's not getting the city, but Grim also didn't get the city as a response. Honestly, I don't think Grim should have taken the shot. I think Grim would have had both of these cities next turn if he just finished the cap. Yes. Lore and drama? I don't get how it's dramatic. I don't get it. It's just two people fighting. Oh, good kind of drama, yes. But like, nobody said anything when I face Poland every single week during the Discord Live League. Like every week, almost every week, we would have a battle against each other. Nobody mentioned it. And these people have one battle after a whole year, and now suddenly it's good drama. Hello, Val. Yes, this is a sudden stream. I jokingly said this is the part where I steal your game for content and I start streaming and steal your game for content. They said to do it, so now here I am. Yep, here I am. And while I am at it, I might as well pin you in here, just like Hunita. And what do you mean, bad fluff? What do you mean? What's bad about fluff? You don't say bad fluff here. Wink. And I got poked by the other fluffy bird. Also, I know what you mean. I'm just waiting. But you don't say bad fluff. Not against Fluffy. Fluffy is Fluffy. There's only good fluff. I mean, the turn 1 base reinforcement does mean that... The thing is, infantry here can still interrupt this. So I think... I'm not sure. We'll have to see how it goes. Yep, that happened. Yes, good fluff. You say good fluff. Alright, so what the fluffy bird is doing is sitting on the high terrain tiles, so that if Grim ever wants to attack, it would be a little dangerous to attack into here. The only thing I'm a little confused about is I think an anti-air would probably be better to start pressuring the airport sooner, but anti-air here next turn is also good if you want to start the push. This is so close to, like, even though there's an airport here, the fact that it's hard to get reinforcements over, like either you go the long way around or you go through the forest, it's just really bad to try to reinforce. I think Grim might have the initiative here. Here we see there's the anti-air. This is the part where Grim just builds a medium tank and everything gets shut down, right? That's how it works. Hello, definitely water. You have appeared, yes. In fact, this is... Who can I pin next? How did Val escape the pin? You're getting pinned up there again, because I said so. Oh wait, it's my turn. That's right, the Smacky Cup. It's starting. You know what? I can do my first turn, right? I mean, I know it's fog, but like, obviously you go for neutral base first. Let me just do my first turn and I'll head back. Actually, no, I should I should just not. Back to judging. I'll do my snacky cup off stream, I think. You know, the funny thing about Bob being pinned there is that he can never jump for the star. Infantry in position to capture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have to see how this goes. The fluffy bird is going in for an aggressive strike. Oh, an artillery was built, so it makes perfect sense to go in for a strike right now. In fact, it does actually make sense to go in for a strike. Too bad there's no way to hit this tank as well from this city. Oh no, my Division 1 opponent knows that I went for the neutral base. Oh no, that's horrible. Alright, this copter buy might not... I mean, I agree with this buy. If the tank wants to shoot at this infantry, it will shoot in range of this tank's reinforcement, if this tank goes here, that is. And all the other units can just... well... I think this tank covers it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, this tank just covers everything if it moves here. On the other hand, the tank also wants to move up to support this push. So I guess these infantry just run away. Or maybe they're going for an airport trade. It's entirely possible. I think an anti-air needs to be built here if the damage race is on. The Brazilian guy is betting. What do you hope to achieve with gambling in the chat? Oh, and if you haven't already heard, there is the Advance Wars by Web Battlegrounds Twitch stream where you can gamble fake money on who you think would win on specific Live League standard maps. How do you win at Fog? Well, step 1, most of the time it's just deathballing. Step 1, you learn how to deathball. Step 2, learn anti-deathball. So once you learn how to deathball, you learn how to kill a deathball. Or like beat a deathball. But the general strategy is just get a bigger deathball and defeat their deathball. Advanced strategies involve poking the sides while their deathball is elsewhere, trying to make their deathball do nothing. Just a bunch of and also information, yes. I actually, when I play in Fog, I either go one or two paths. One, I build 0 recons and get a bunch of tanks, and just win because I'm stalling and they have to attack. Or 2, I build 4 recons and I have vision across the entire map, and I see everything they do, and I am adequately prepared for everything. Usually I start with 0 recons, and then build my way up after my initial anti-harassment tanks win. well, not win, but like defend against the harassments in the beginning. And after that, I start switching over to recons. Yeah, I like recons too, but like if I'm in Olaf against Eagle and I am the Eagle player, Olaf kinda just beats Eagle as the game goes on. So I built a lot of tanks early. There was this one game I played against, is it Rise that I played against? I know it's not Ren's AI, it might be Rise, I don't quite remember. But he built 2 recons, and I built only tanks. I ate the first Winter Fury, and didn't have to Lightning Strike because I was just that far ahead with tanks. And then I was able to stall a little bit before my Lightning Strike, and then get wiped out by his next super. But the point is, I was able to stall with my Lightning Strike, which gave me a huge advantage. And honestly, Olaf just beats Eagle in the map, so it's great that I even got a draw. If we're being honest, so like... Fluff is weak to greedy transport openers. As long as I'm not playing aggressive Fluff, yes. But I wouldn't say I am weak to it. It just means, well, if you're not harassing me, I just want 50% of the map. And that's it. Then I stall for the rest of the game. Because that's how Fluff plays. I get my half, that's all I care about, then I sit there. And do nothing. I'm not sure about this. I mean, if this tank goes here and this copter wipes out the tank, then doesn't this tank just beat the anti-air? And if another tank is built, he could just build another copter. I'm actually fine with just copter takes a hit, you build a second copter entirely, and what's this anti-air going to do against this tank? So I'm not sure about this. Yeah, they can threaten my side, but I'm perfectly fine with that because I also care about unit count. I want to win with unit count, and if they throw infantry at me, then that just means I have more bodies than they do, and I can stall harder with my walls. Infantry wall stalling. But maybe that's what they want. Plus, it usually means they will be fighting on my side of the map if they send their infantry towards me. So I think right now Copter just strikes this tank, then this tank comes in and covers it. Then the anti-air. Oh, then you build a second Copter, and no matter what happens, I highly doubt he will build another anti-air here. That's a double base skip if he builds second anti-air. Now where does this tank go? Because I think... Grim can just strike at all of these tanks and then feel happy. Like, you strike this tank, you strike this tank, if you first strike all 3 of these tanks, this artillery will feel really sad, and it's also outside of the base reinforcement tanks. As long as he stays out of copter attack range, then that's fine. So for example, actually no, this is even fine, he could just build an anti-air and it's a turn 1 reinforcement to cover this. So like this tank goes back to heal, this tank clears it, then these 2 tanks first strike these 2 tanks. And I think Grim is just completely winning at this point. Alright, if you guys are going to gamble on the roulette, you have to use the bet command. Then the next number is So the next number is how much you are betting, and the third number, or the third option, is what you are betting on. So bet for first 12 means you're betting 4 fluffles on the first 12 numbers. That's how you're only going to be gambling with the fake fluffy currency, which is... Alright, so I missed a few things while explaining that. It looks like Grim just killed all the infantry here, which is good. I would say tank strike here, then you just build an anti-air and it covers this. Just tank strike here. Then tank strike here is also good. Alright, it's real fluffles, but the fluffles isn't much. Anyway, as I was saying about the attack over here, Copter just strikes this and a tank covers it. What's the anti-air going to do? Alright, anti-air is bought. It covers this tile, which means tank strikes here is definitely a good play now. Tank strikes here is still also good. And about this tank, last tank strike, Grim doesn't have to strike this tank. But I still think it's good. Because that means Grim cannot really, Adder cannot attack anything. This power does not reach. Alright, that tank's dead. Now this tank is the obvious hit is obvious. No, I'm not queuing at the moment because I am judging them. Alright, since this tank died, the infantry can kill here, then Grim can take this strike. I would not use the Grim power. I think Grim power is better saved for next turn. Or actually, is it better saved next turn? I think it's better saved next turn. You're not going to use power for just one hit. If you are even going for this hit. You don't have... Okay, the fluffy bird decided to use it. I don't like it. Well, firstly, I think the infantry should have cleared this so the Grim tank can strike from the plains tile instead. Secondly, maybe it's not a good idea to strike this at all. Like, I'm looking at this now, and you know, actually it's fine. Grim power is fine. I just don't think the power is necessary. If Adder supers, that's also great. Adder super means, well, Adder won't have power for the turn after that. Fluff, how do you play those fog maps where either side can be a strong side? Okay, you deathball on one side. That's it. When in doubt, just deathball. If you really have no idea what to do, just put your tanks together. More tanks beat less tanks. And if you split your tanks evenly, then when they put all of their tanks on one side, you lose more tanks. You might win on the other side, but you're not killing tanks, and they will kill your tanks. That's why you deathball. And if either side can be the strong side, it means it's possible that you can always, like after you secure all the contested properties on your deathball side, you can front shift all your tanks to the other side and take the contested properties there. And ideally, you would get the contested properties on both sides of the map, and you win. What mode do you prefer, standard or fog? I prefer fog. I like my funny medium tank. There's the Adder Super. It might be a wasted Grim power, but I think having an Adder Super is even worse for Adder. Honestly, I still think this is a wasted power. I think Grim could have still struck this and had a very similar effect. And I think that was a base skip by Adder here. Both of them showcasing how to waste power. Well, Adder's power isn't wasted. It's still important that the two movements are necessary, but I think it was more so forced. Or maybe not forced. Maybe that's not a good word to describe it, but it's just... I don't know. Adder doesn't really want to power right now because it only gives him one additional shot. But at the same time, if he doesn't power, doesn't he just lose the center entirely? So maybe forced is the right way to describe it. He had no choice. What? Wait, what? No. No, you can hang on. That's the wrong infantry attack order. So what Adder could have done here, I'll pull out the move planner, activate super. So infantry hits, and then the 1 HP moves over here and clears it. What Adder should have done is find a way to get a 2-hit over here. Anti-air clears this. Infantry sits on airport, and then 3 HP blocks here. Grim can definitely break it, but then you get the airport. So the airport could have been won. I think there was a slight misplay over here. Like, this infantry didn't really do anything and it can't reach the airport. Why did Adder not use comp? Well, Adder wanted the tank from this base to reach this tile to kill a tank. A single move bonus would not reach the comm tower to reinforce, well, to get the kill. That's why Adder used the scop. But I think the really bad thing about this is Adder missed the airport capture. Move planner, if he done this attack order, it would have won the airport. Well, maybe this one would be reduced. Yeah, the airport could have been won. But now, listen, because of the wrong attack order, the infantry can't reach the comm tower. He used the wrong infantry to attack. How much is fluff judging? Well, I think I'm casting a lot of judgments here. Alright, Copter chooses to stay outside of anti-air range. Okay. Now imagine if Grim didn't use power. How different would it have been? Well, I think Adder would get the airport in that case. Actually, no. If he didn't spot the move order, this does not make any difference. But if Grim did not use power, Grim would have a super right now. And that super can very easily blow this army apart. And also blow up. Grim doesn't even need to use super, if I'm being honest. Grim could just use normal power instead. If he didn't use power last turn. I'm pretty sure that still kills anti-air 1-hit KO. It just means now Grim can just buy a copter. The fluffy bird can just buy a copter. A fluffy copter. And this airport is now entirely back in his control. Alright, now this infantry block is good, which is what I did over here. Now this infantry has a choice. Yeah, the infantry has a choice. I think obviously you have to kill the anti-air. Infantry takes the 3 HP, he loses this city, but it could have been the airport. The airport would have been so much stronger. You tend to not deathball in fog. Yeah, I'm starting to do... Well, I still deathball at the beginning, But as the game goes on into the mid-game, I start trying to pull anti-death ball strats. The anti-death ball being, I know where their death ball is, I just have to stop the death ball from doing anything, and then I capture a corner city, and their death ball is like somewhere else. They can't respond. Alright, infantry clears 3 HP. The next infantry can recapture the city. It's not that big of a deal. It's so close to the base that Adder cannot possibly hope to defend this unless the airport was captured. In this case, it wasn't. In fact, I don't think there is a way to block the airport anymore. Like, even if the Fluffy Bird doesn't build a copter, I don't think Adder can capture it. Wait... Hang on. Yeah, well... Alright, Val, your prank just caused the Brazilian guy to lose all his fluffles. So, the Brazilian guy, if you are still here, by any chance, Vault never had that many fluffles. He told me to manipulate the number, to change the number of fluffles he had to be more than you. And... well, when he had... and then I took away the fluffles back immediately after the leaderboards. So the Brazilian guy was always number 1 still in the amount of fluffles. Until he gambled it and lost everything. Alright, the really important thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, Adder doesn't have power, so Tank cannot go for anti-air. Wait. Oh, wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4... No, it's fine. This tank is blocking. What's really important is to make sure that the tank cannot hit the anti-air. Right, well, artillery gets a shot over here. The city gets captured. Anti-air would sack itself because there's no way the anti-air is escaping. Oh. Well, there's the anti-air being hit. That being said, it's still a grim anti-air. Yeah, grim anti-air. And the fact is, the copter just struck at an infantry. Did it? Wait, did it actually shoot at an infantry? What did it shoot? It shot at an infantry. I don't think that's good for Adder. Reduce it to 4, then Grimfantry can probably... yeah, Grim 2? Yeah, you just send the anti-air here anyway, then you finish it with Grimfantry. So this infantry, well, one infantry has to clear this, then the tank can move back and strike this tank. Then the Grimfantry can strike. Or maybe, actually, better yet, this infantry can continue trying to go for the airport. It's not the weekend yet, but I do intend to stream on Saturday like I am now typically doing. Let's see. I'm not sure how Adder will come back from this unit count deficit. I think the constant brawling is in Grimm's advantage. Because Grimm can kill this. Well, okay, maybe delay the airport capture, that's not that important. It's more important to kill all the units here. So maybe Grim Infantry kills this, Grim Infantry kills this. Then you go for this kill with the 4 HP Grim Infantry. This should kill, right? Yeah, that's a guaranteed kill. Then the 4 HP can stand on this plains tile and strike here. The 2 tanks can kill the 9 HP. And then you just build another anti-air. And these infantry are dead as well. Yep, strike here. Then kill this with the 4 HP. I think it is important that Grimm does not open up himself to Adder first strikes next turn. But getting kills behind the infantry here might be good. This tank would be within turn reinforcement, so that's also good. Infantry walk on mountain, infantry walks in front, and then this infantry cannot interrupt both of them. One of them will sit on the city and start recapping. Alright, send the 4 HP here. This is actually a very nice wall with the infantry. I don't think Adder can really do anything to break through for the first strikes. Yeah, I know Grim AA is weak against... Ooh, is that a... that could have been a max roll, but this copter was chipped by a Grim infantry earlier. But now, no. I was going to just slam it into the copter. But GG. That's the end. And it is over. I have finished judging them. Alright, I guess I now queue up Live League, since their game is over. Yes, I casted Judgment upon them. So, a recap of everything that happened. Adder sent the 1st infantry here to this port. I think it's better to send it left to get stuff on this side sooner. That's just my opinion. Like, the Grim over here sent his 1st infantry to the right. I think Adder should do the same, because this side has a lot of bases, but this side doesn't. Same thing with Adder. His top right has a lot of bases, but his left side doesn't. So I think the 1st infantry should have been left instead of right. And then towards the mid game, it's actually a good thing that he cancelled the comm tower. There's nothing that can interrupt it other than the tank here. And honestly, Grim doesn't really need that extra firepower. Getting a first strike is worth way more than getting a comm tower, especially since the comm tower is probably Grim's to keep anyway. So I actually agree with not hitting the comm tower here. And then it's over... It's over here where the power turns happen. Personally, I do not think Grim needed to power. I do not think this needed to happen. Well, first off, you clear this infantry, then you strike from the plains tile for extra defense. Not that it really matters, but you don't need the power here, in my opinion. It's just one extra hit. Adder uses the super, and he kind of has to if he wants to get the If he wants to get the 2 movement here, he has to use the power to get that hit. And this is where he used the wrong infantry. These 2 infantry could have been used to clear this, then this infantry captures the airport. And I think capping the airport, like because he used the wrong infantry, this infantry cannot capture the airport now. And it's just the beginning of the end. No, don't do it. No, you're walking further away from your base. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, power for 1 hit. I don't think that's worth a Grim power. Anyway, Smacky Cup, Jess Mirror. I will do my turn off screen because, you know, it's fog. But for now, I will just queue Live League. And if you don't know, Advance Wars Bioware Battlegrounds, you can gamble fake currency, almost like Fluffles, but obviously it's worth less than Fluffles because it's not Fluffles. And now we just search, unless they have a second game they want. Oh, match found. Never mind. We found a match. The Fluffle store is only to buy more avatars in the stream avatars. So instead of a green Puyo, you can be the fat green Puyo, or any or some of the other colors that are available. This is standard, 3 bases. 18k income split. That's not a lot. Comm towers, 1 comm tower per person. They are very safe. I think the line will be somewhere around here, and the contested stuff would be the port. The ports are contested, and that's about it. Maybe the sides are also contested. No, this one is kind of maybe red. Maybe player 1 will capture this first, but then player 2 push it. Oops, wrong thing. There's a lot of low terrain here. So Drake isn't that good either, I don't think. I might be Andy or Rachel. I think I would prefer Andy in this case. No, Andy's boring. I've been liking Rachel more recently. Yeah, I'm going Rachel. Well, I'm against... Oh no, this is Floppa. This is Floppa, alright. I've been waiting for this for so long. Floppa has recently beaten Poland, but I still hasn't beaten Floppa. Floppa has broken out of the cycle, so now I must break him. The red Puyo is the fat Puyo. In fact, it's not all Puyos are fat. In fact, none of the Puyos are actually fat. It's just that the green Puyo everyone starts with is thin. That's all it is. Nobody else is fat, it's just you all start tiny. Alright, we're going to play this stall because Kindle is obviously the aggressive CEO in this situation. So I just stall. Cap. I think I will actually go for the airport. I don't need to contest Kindle early. I don't. So I'm going to go for this property. Because I don't want to fight one base onto two base side. That doesn't sound good for me. Then again, this infantry doesn't have much to capture. I guess I can get the port. The port seems good. So what Kindle's doing, he's sending this base to the right. I'm not going to do that. I think I have two bases on the left side. So I will send my infantry not to the left, I will send it to the right. On second thought, actually no, maybe I will do that. This base is a little bit behind if I'm thinking about this. Capture. No, actually no, I send it to the right because this infantry is stopping infantry production. So I send it to the right. This infantry goes up, so I can win the infantry fight up here. No, I send it left. I think I have to send it left. I lose too much time. Then I build tank here. Maybe this infantry goes for the ports instead. Or maybe I just give up both the ports entirely. One thing for sure, I don't want Kindle to build a port in the middle of the map. That would be painful. Oh wait, I know what I can do. If I can get both the ports, I just build a sub and I dive it. I can finally do it. This might be the map. I think I built a tank here on this base. So this infantry heads to this city. So I have something to capture this. But then this base doesn't have anything left to capture, so this might be where my second tank appears. Capture this. Yeah, this base will be the second tank, and I'll move it to the right here where I can chase the recon off this city. Yeah, build a tank here. And then after a while, I should get an artillery on this side. I think I can lock this base down with an arty. If I put the tank over here instead... maybe I should go copter double infantry base cap. Evo fluff knife. So what if Kindle forces me to pay a lot? Maybe tank here. Well, it depends on where this recon moves. If the recon moves left, I go tank here. Recon heads left. Alright, tank is going here. Well, I can start capping this. The question is, do I want to go sit on this city to be really annoying? This tank can front shift left, so there's no point in me capturing that. I think I want another tank here. Maybe infantry sits on both of them? No. I really want to... This recon doesn't reach here. I really want to sit here. I might get trapped. I might very well get trapped if I do that. I don't know. Well, let's get a second tank here. I think I will make the right side my strong side and just shift units to the right side slowly. Yeah, I just wait. Let's not be greedy. I do want to lock this, but not yet. I think I go tank artillery next turn. Goodbye, other fluffy bird. No, Rachel can be aggressive. But not against Kindle. Just not against Kindle. I've had a aggressive fluff game against Poland. Poland went Olaf, and I was Rachel against Olaf. Rachel was good there because it was base light, and the missiles did more damage than the Winter Fury. But yeah, Rachel good. I think I just kill this infantry. Shoot, kill infantry. Kindle could get the first copter, which is rather annoying. I don't like dealing with copters, if I'm being honest. But if Kindle gets copter, I just first strike the tank here. I think I just first strike the tank here. Alright, Kindle gets first copter, I first strike the tank here, I built already anti-air infantry. That's the play we're going with. Get this kill over here. I'll give up both ports, but I think it's fine. Tank here blocks recon from intervening. I guess maybe anti-air here. Anti-air, copter goes down. I don't know. Where should I think anti-air here is the play. Then artillery. Oh, if I didn't shoot at the tank, I could have done tank, infantry, shoot. Oh wait, I can interrupt comm tower. I can actually stop comm tower. And then I can get this infantry kill because I can. Depends. If this tank heads to the right, then I will have to cancel the plan to attack here, because otherwise I just get cut off from my RT reinforcement. But I think that's actually fine. Yeah, I think I actually front shift over towards the center. Like, tank kills recon, tank shifts over, tank shifts here, and then I just strike everything here. Yeah, I just front shift towards the middle. These two tanks are a little isolated, and then I just try to win in the middle. This copter would also be a little far away. Let's go capture. Capture. Alternatively, I suppose I could also kill a bunch of infantry on this side. I don't really... But at the same time, if I don't run to the center, I might lose my HQ. So I think front shifting towards the center is the play here. How much did I do again? I think I would just rather take the guaranteed kill here. And I think I just base skip tank if I really want to maintain the initiative. Well, not the initiative, but like the control in the center. Not center, the flanks. The tanks cover each other. So I actually could send this tank over to reinforce. I just need to like make sure this tile is clear, and I can use this tank to clear it. This tank will be here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that means my tank can strike here just fine. Alternatively, this infantry can also move out of the way. Anti-air moving over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, anti-air moving over here would work. But this infantry, if it moves, I just take a first strike over here. I may have taken more damage, but I also took out a recon, which I think is totally worth it. Plus, I get to start poking down infantry, if nothing else. Alright, the amount of tank buildup at the right side. I'm not sure about this corner, but I don't like it. Alright, infantry wisely does not move out of the way. First things first, let's capture comm tower. Alright, tank covers everything there. Alright, we have the comm tower. I think obvious hit is obvious. We got that kill. Might as well get some unit count. My tank cannot reach that tank, but that also means their copter cannot reach my copter. Wait, what if I kill this infantry, I can't even take the city. Unless this tank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, copter can interrupt, never mind. In that case... You know, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... No, I couldn't reach this infantry. What's this music? Mado Monogatari Saturn. I'll show it after my turn. And you are correct, Fluffy has never beaten Noob Plane before. Copter can interrupt this, so I can't go for that city. I'll just go anti-air over here, safe away from this tank. And build a copter triple infantry. And turn. So I have a minor unit count lead, I would say. I lost this. I didn't get control of this port. But I will try to get this. I think I can get this. Just need to bring my arty over. Oh wait, no, this city. I didn't move an infantry over. Alright, it's fine. I have a tank here. I'll just have to do a counterplay on this side. I'm sure I can retake the city quickly since it's my 2-base side. Just need my copter to come out. You know what would be really mean? If my infantry can just like create a wall over here, then I plug up this hole and then put an RT over here or something. If this copter wasn't here, I would totally do that. How many games have I played against Noob? Let's find out. Hang on. Noob playing... Oh, not that much. But I haven't beaten him in a competitive setting. This one is a 3v3, it doesn't really count. But I say it does, if I want to. Alright, we're just going to stall. As long as he doesn't go for this city. I think he will go for the city. There's just way too many stuff covering it, which is unfortunate. I think I will try to centralize my forces. Like anti-air goes here. And then just send all my tanks left. So anti-air goes here. I can break through either. I can go either side with the copters. Tanks run left. Alright, copter here sounds good. I think I still send this tank over. Anti-air is built. I mean, artillery is built. I send tank here. I'll just start capping this. Alright, then I built mech here. I think mech might be good here. Let's see, do I go copter again? I think I want a second copter, yeah. What's Evans? Oh, I can put it in the chat. Hang on. Just delete this. Control C. I'll put it in the chat. You can use that website to search games. So anti-air covers all the important stuff over here. I guess tank could theoretically block this tile, but I can tank move on both the top and bottom. I think I have slightly better center control right now. New Plane has a bunch of... Floppa has a lot of tanks over here. But they're on the side. Alright, Copter takes the shot that it doesn't get any retaliation from. I think I might join Cap. I have the unit count, right? I mean, if I make you a mod, you have permission to post links. I think that's how it works. Alright. Can I take my first win against Floppa? I was expecting this. This is totally acceptable. I guess my Copter just strikes here. So like infantry goes back, Copter, tank clears, then I interrupt this capture. Then I go counter attack on this side, kill the 2 tanks. Or if he fights here, then I'll fight here instead. The point is, I think by the time I move back, if I move back to the right, I have infantry in this region to defend the city. Oh, but the tank didn't go in over here, which means this is fine. I don't have to worry about this, I just run away. And then we build a Rachel rocket over here. I think rocket here might be good. Rockets. Because then if I focus all the fight over here and I just build a rocket, I don't have to defend this side. This side feels very rough to defend. Alright, let's just make sure first. We'll get this kill. Attack. Capture. Let's actually join cap. That should be a kill. Anti-air in the back here, perfectly safe. Covers all of my important units. And then I just front shift all my tanks to the right. Do I want to build rocket? I think I do. No, I think I'll just build a second mech here. And then another copter, I guess? Yeah, another copter. I like copters. Keep my unit count up. Oh, and the music, Modo Monogatari Saturn, in case you want. For Spidey, you can just pause the stream or something to catch it. Alright, they can go reach for the Artie. They could. But they're not, but they won't. They're not doing it. I think I get my super next turn. Alright, the unit value super might hit up here. It's possible. In fact, I think I just get this tank kill over here. Tank. Then I start capping this city. Tank clears this, then already moves up to support it. Alternatively, if I use my normal power... Nah. Alright, the infantry ball will hit over here. Yeah, infantry ball hits here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now he just needs to be careful of the unit count missile. I don't have to worry about this for another turn. Don't I just hit this anti-air? Alternatively, I could send Copter to hit this tank. Well, first things first. RT, pew. Infantry, pew. I really want to, but I think it's better that I don't. Capture. join. I think tank goes here. Then I can use my my copter from here, where it's safe from the anti-air. And then I just go for a unit count here. Alright, anti-air over here covers everything important. Then I just build another copter. I do want another copter. In fact, let's send infantry to clear this if possible. This would give me unit count advantage. But I think I prefer to keep my tanks safe for now. Let's just take some hits over here. Double up the mechs, and another mech. I will actually start front shifting penguins over to support my strong side, because that's how strong side mechanic works. Yeah, I don't think I should go for a missile. I don't see it being that good of a value right now. I will even up the income with this, and I still have a pretty big unit count advantage. Alright, sack the 2 HP so that these two can guarantee a kill here. And then the tank can possibly one-hit KO, but I don't think they want to do that. Oh, anti-air gets it, alright. Because if they start going in, that's where the unit value missile will hit, wouldn't it? I'm pretty sure this is where the unit value will hit if he goes in. I could just run away, maybe strike over here instead, and then boom, missile lands right there. Yeah, infantry missile will probably hit on this clump. Maybe unit counts as well. Let's see, if he goes tank, copter tank kills this, then tank kills this. That actually ties unit count up there. Actually no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This infantry needs to like go up here, like right now, otherwise the unit count will land here. And even then, that's only a tie. It might still land here. Unless 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, the unit count might land up here. That's just a maybe. Alright, move planner. Let's see where the Rachel Scott would land. Show missile. Alright, so I should move my 5 HP tank back. However, what if I don't do that? What if I instead jump in, like right now? Like, maybe Copter hits tank over here. Then tank clears this. Then both the cost and HP will land up here. Because let's be honest, I think I just be happy with the kills over here. No, I'm not happy with that. Let's see, I have 12 minutes. I can wait this out. I mean, I can think this out. Show missile. What if I instead do this? Apply power here. Because what I really want to do is hit this. But I don't think it's possible to hit that. Infantry moves here. Infantry moves here. Can finish this capture. I don't think I can hit that. Anti-air. Yeah, I don't think I can wall off the copter. Rachel Scott, show missile. Well, I think I just back off after getting the city, actually. Yeah, I think I back off. I don't have to fight into this. Or maybe... No, I think I just back off entirely. Back off. And then I just don't go in. Like everything else backs off, I just don't go in. Hang on, I do want to kill the copter though. The copter has been a thorn on my side. I do want to kill this copter. Yeah, I'll kill it. Let's use the super. Infantry, infantry. Get rid of that. There's no way he can kill this infantry. So my anti-air is safe on the... well, my copter is safe on that tile. Build another anti-air infantry. Yeah, I'll just back off, use the super. Alright, I have 3 copters. I think I just let these cities fall and then front shift and take these 2 cities. Maybe I'll even take this port while I'm at it. If I could take this port, that would be amazing. I know I can hit AA if I clear this infantry, but I don't want to. I don't want to. It activates these 2 units to strike from here, and I don't want to do that. Alright, it looks like Kendall might not be going to kill this anti-air, which should be good for me. I can interrupt these with these 2 infantry. I think this is the part where I just back off here again and shift, make a total shift to the right. Because I really don't need to fight for these if I can fight for this. And honestly, I think I have a stronger side on the right side. But what does Flappa do with the remaining units? That is the question. Let's see, Fluhfie built anti-air over here. This is the part where I just shift to the right again. I could kill this. Alright, let's move planar this. I got a little bit of time. If I do something like this... I could have tank over here, build another tank. Anti-air, get rid of this mech maybe. Copter go over here. RD over here. RD doesn't cover it. I think I just take this interrupt. And the anti-air doesn't reach this copter. And infantry rush to my strong side. And build another tank. Build another tank, infantry. And then maybe I can push for this. Yeah. I have more tanks, 3 copters here. Actually, if I include this, we have the same amount of tanks. But I think I should still be able to come out on top in this battle here. Maybe I should save up for a battleship, because if Kendall goes for a battleship, I think I'll just normal power and tank strike. Or copter strike. Because luck roll doesn't discriminate, and I could do quite a bit to her battleship. And if it secures me this capture, then it kind of pays for itself through the Urban Blight. Only time can tell. 15 days left, equal income. Let's see. I have no idea what's going on in the chat. So much stuff happened while I was busy. Tesla 20. Oh, you mean Tesla. I think I remember. It's the person who picks Adder all the time. Is that correct? Alright, I think I go copter here. Copter anti-air can clear this. I just need to find some way to get rid of this anti-air. Maybe I should also start attacking here to force these infantry to start crawling. Hang on, I have to know something. This tank is the chipped one. What did the tank do? Oh, it healed its chip, so it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, this tank healed its chip. 2 to 7. Two to 7. That means it might do 4. And if this does... I think I sack this. No! Well, sacking it didn't work. Well, might as well go in. Alright, we're just going to have to this anti-air can only strike this. This tank is vulnerable. Tank. Another tank here. Alright. Let's see how this works. Let's see, how many tanks do they have? These tanks... Well, one of them has to shoot the arty if they don't want to get hit on this side over here. Oh, never mind. Fortunately, this tank is on a silo. Are they trying to get scalped right now? It really looks like scalp. But that might not be a bad thing. Yeah, there's the scalp. Because I can also surprise them with a normal power. Like, yes, I get my anti-air lost here, but what if I normal power right here? I have a lot of infantry. Like, a lot of infantry. I can normal power back. This is on roads. Alright, so the merits of the super is that the super will land here. But if I normal power instead, I can potentially wipe out this force with luck. Luck, luck, luck. Luck the copter, luck the tank. I'll have to see move planner. Where does Rachel's Scop land? Rachel's Scop, show missile. I mean, This does seem very juicy now that I look at it. Yeah, I'll Rachel Scop. Like, this looks way too juicy. I knock out both the... Mountain, go! Artillery. And all the tanks are pretty much disabled here. I just built another copter because they have no anti-air. And I think I'm up ahead in the brawl now that I look at it. Just behind in unit count. Like, even this infantry ball didn't act as a bait because 1 HP doesn't count. Yeah, that like, this is a ball, but the problem is like, the 1 HP doesn't take any damage from the super, so it doesn't count when it does the infantry ball. And pretty soon I can possibly lock this base. If it builds anti-air, I mean, if he doesn't build anti-air, I just send my No, he could build anti-air from here. So I think I win this city, and these infantry are too injured to really take anything. He might go for this city, but my mech can clear anything that's blocking it. Copter can't really do anything either because anti-air covers these two tiles. Alright, a mecha spot, I think I just go copter over here and then artillery behind it and the mech can't shoot. Yeah, that sounds good. Your mech spam won't save you from the RD lock. Alright. I just killed the infantry, then this front is secured. Alright, I think Sleepy Fluff is starting to take over, so this will be the one and only Fluffy Advanced Wars by Web today. Wait, don't I just anti-air? He's fighting within one turn of my base reinforcement? No, I just kill the infantry, maybe mech this, then I mech spam. Oh, he wants to damage race me. He's sending a lot of units down here. Okay, I know what he's doing now. But I think I win the race. I think Copter just sits here. Like, I don't even shoot. I just sit there. Tank strike over here. Arty lock. Infantry here. Do I want to finish off the anti-air? I don't... I think I just shoot at the arty instead, don't I? And then I bring anti-air and tank over. No, I'll be patient. Tank here, and turn. Alright, he found a way to clear to the city. Wait, don't I just kill that and then I kill it with this way? The anti-air would be alive, so that might be the problem, but if I block this tile, the anti-air can't reach the copter. I think anti-air might try to clear this. Yeah, anti-air is going to clear it. Tank still doesn't reach, haha. This is why the infantry is on the road and not... So I can definitely kill this copter, and my mech gets to strike here. Oh, guess my mech can't strike that. This infantry might go for the mech, but that's actually fine. Because it means they're not... I can shoot it too, so it can't capture anything. Anti-air clears this. Then I can go mech here. Or mech on mountain. Mech on mountain might be better. I'll get rid of the mech here. Well, obvious hit is obvious. Maybe I should send Copter left. Sack it this way. Build another mech. I think anti-air actually goes out. Because the artillery already wants to shoot at something. Alright, Urban Blight, here we go. It will save this city, but I don't think it will save this. This tank here can also be front shifted over. I front shifted a copter and tank over because I think I'm winning here. I get this city for sure. I might get this city. And then I just defend this side. Ooh, anti-air actually did stuff. I think I'll fight for this city, then I just fully commit to the left side defense. Like 2 cities, and then I might lose only 1. Alternatively, tank, strike this. Then I could have a copter and potentially block this space. No. Oi, I just realized something. Hang on. Oh, that was close. That was close. If the tank didn't move, already shot, copter sit here, then the tank here could have been used to shoot at my anti-air instead. That would have been horrible, wouldn't it? Ooh, good thing that didn't happen. Good thing that didn't... I could have killed both copters? I don't think so. Oh wait, you're right, I could have shot this way. 3 hit KO, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, I just didn't see it. My bad. I think I still get a mech shot onto Artie. Like I just anti-air here, mech run up. Well, obvious capture is obvious. I think I use normal power this turn. Then this infantry starts running up here, I can start threatening more stuff. Alright, let's knock out this anti-air. So this anti-air is effectively gone. Let's knock this out. Mech that. Infantry this. Infantry go! Tank can now win here. Infantry go! I think infantry here, copter attacks from this direction is safe. Oh, I just straight up, I don't even need this tank follow-up. Alright, then I build another mech. You know what, why not? Because I want to buy some time. I know he can clear this, but like, I just want to buy time for my capture. Tank. Tank. I lose one city, but I've taken this one already, and I might get some more. This... He can probably interrupt it with this. Oh, no, he has to use the infantry now. So I get the city. Medium tank, okay. I think I just back off. Or tank, go for a 2-tank strike here. Infantry block here, then I start capping the city. Am I really going to go double tank kill this, then infantry block the medium tank in? That feels so evil, and I love it. Anyway, I have total air dominance on the left side now, so I think I might even go tank anti-copter just strike in here. Yeah, copter strike, because the anti-air is low, so I might as well go for this hit. Might as well mech that. I get this. Oh, base skip. That's a base skip. Alright, GG. I avoided the flop attacks. I did it, I beaten Floppa. I did it. The cycle is broken. It's broken for good. Floppa has finally got their first win against Poland, and I got my first win against Floppa. The cycle where the three of us beat each other in a chain is completely broken. Poland has already beaten me, but I still wanted to call it a chain. But I guess the three of us can beat each of us now. And I am actually so exhausted, I think I am not going to go for another Advanced Wars by web game. Like, I am actually sleepy fluff right now. So let me read the chat. I think someone said I could have used full HP to capture base instead. let's see, it has to be somewhere around here. Lucky Lass. Okay, so were you saying 7 HP attack this and then infantry clear? Is that what you were talking about? Because this is the only time I really cleared the base. Are you saying maybe 7 HP clears, full HP clears? These two tanks get these kills according to luck. Because luck says they do. I can't really wall this. I guess tank, infantry can go here and then copter block. And as we've seen in the next turn, the tank doesn't kill it because fluffy luck. Well, Floppa luck didn't get the one-hit KO on the 2 HP copter with the tank. So that means... But the problem with this, with sending everything here to get the base... Actually no, if I get the base then I just win here. There's no Urban Light. But it's too risky, like, in hindsight... Well, not in hindsight, but because I've seen the luck here, that would work. But if I haven't seen the luck yet... Let's look at the roll here. It's entirely possible that, we don't know how chipped the 2 HP is. It could be very chipped. The 2 HP could be very chipped, and we don't know. And even if it isn't that chipped, it's still possible Kindle gets the kill. And I think it's better, it's safer if I just sent... It's safer if I sent this 5 HP to knock out the anti-air. Knocking out the anti-air means my copter just completely dominates. And because of this copter, because the anti-air was mostly defeated, my copter was just completely uncontested. The turning point was the second scop. Yeah, I mean the first scop, I believe Go7 said that the first scop is not that hard to magnet, and Floppa was able to magnet it pretty well with these infantry up here. But it's the next scop that's harder to magnet, because the next scop, there's a lot more units on the field, and there will likely be a wall, like a brawl somewhere. And that brawl is what meant that this didn't even get hit by the scop. Now, just a reminder, 1 HP infantry does not count towards the infantry ball. And the reason why it doesn't count is because it doesn't take any damage. So it doesn't weigh onto the infantry missile. That is the reason why this infantry ball got hit instead. Where there is 1, 2... Well, over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 infantry still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 foot soldiers. 6 foot soldiers here, 7 foot soldiers here. But because this is a 1 HP, it doesn't count. What does count towards the infantry ball now, the foot soldier ball, and this is the recent Rachel change, is that the infantry missile does count vehicles now. It counts it less, but it does count. So in this case, there are 6 effective foot soldiers here. There is 6 effective foot soldiers here as well, but you also hit a tank and 2 anti-airs with the infantry missile. So if the infantry missile does weigh the vehicles just a tiny bit, and that tiny bit of extra weight is what redirected the foot soldier missile into this ball. And that's why all 3 missiles hit here. So that is the recent Rachel change. Yeah, I was just using Move Planner and saw it hit here. I wasn't thinking about why it would hit here, but now that I'm thinking why, I hope this explains why all 3 of them hit there. And after that, I think that's it. I'm a little too exhausted for more Advanced Wars by Web, so I'm just going to relax with some Puyo Puyo. So if you're interested in me playing Puyo, stick around. Otherwise, I don't know, are there any other Advanced Wars streams going on right now? I didn't see anything in my in the featured content. At least not a stream. Well, back to Puyo. Wired. Oh yeah, that's their Discord. Oh, speaking of Max, thanks for reminding me. Your sheer existence reminded me of a battle royale, so I shall start it now. Alright, and I'm just going to pop some Puyo. Sleepy Fluff has taken over, so there's no way I can play in another one. I'm going to have to move my mic away because you're going to start hearing. I hope moving the mic didn't suddenly make any loud uncomfortable noise. But I'll move the mic away for the reason that my Puyo Puyo seems to be turning on my fan. So I'll just be like looking a little bit to my right to speak into the mic, and hopefully the fan noise doesn't get picked up. The fan is going at it right now. Yellow here. Yellow, purple. Oh no, give me a blue without a green. Thank you. Because I literally cannot, my chain would break if I had a blue and a green. Just needed a blue. Alright, who won the Battle Royale? Oh, it's still going. Vald won! Congratulations, Vald. Now some of the fake fluffles I gave you earlier are now real. I can have purples here. I have blues over here, another green here. One more green here, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Purple, purple, yellow here. And then I start my chain. I did it! Yeah, your prank led to the Brazilian guy gambling all of their fluffles and losing every last one. I saw it in the chat, it happened. Truly an evil prank. Already? No, this is too soon. This is too soon, I'm not ready. No! Yes, you are very evil. Very evil indeed. Let's have... Oh no, not yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. No! He struck too early. I wasn't ready. Alright. I just need to be ready. That's all I need to do. Blue here. Alright, at least this time I was somewhat ready. I probably could have greeted one more link. I probably could have greeted one more red at the right side. But I didn't eat it. Yeah. Puyo is much more relaxing than Advance Wars. Oh wait, not yet, not yet. Why has the AI been attacking so early? Yeah, it's not enough. No, I didn't tax Floppa. I robbed him. It's different. It's a robbery of his elo. You see, Floppa taxes, I rob. We are not the same. Alright, now I just need a whole bunch of yellows. No, you're not supposed to reflect it. You were supposed to die. Meow. Hello again, Fluffy Bird. No poking. Alright, I'll just go one more set against the AI, and then I'll turn off the stream. What? I didn't even get to start my chain. I thought it was fancy. I thought I had a fancy chain. Let's have red over here, then I have purple over here, purple red. No! No! No, I needed red! Oh man, if I just had the red here, I could start my chain. But I mistimed my thing. I was going to do a fancy counter. It was a fancy counter setup, but I just didn't get the red. Who doesn't like the fancy? Let's have reds over here. I don't need this many blues here. I do need one red over here. I'll greed it. Let's greed. Where's blue? Blue. Blue. I shouldn't have greeded. Alright. Just gonna end the screen. It's the stream. I greeded for one extra link, but I just didn't get the blue. Alright, I'll see you on Saturday, possibly. Where everyone tends to stream Advance Wars. On a Saturday. See you then.